Hello everyone, myself Pavani, Assistant Professor in IT Department at SMIT. We are going to see about the network security. Subject code is CCS 354. Moving on to components of NAC. Nothing but consists of several components that work together to authenticate user, check device security, and enforce access policies. Authentication server validates credentials. Policy server defines access rules. Enforcement point controls network access. Devices request network connectivity. Credentials include password and certificates. Compliance check ensures update antivirus. Monitoring tools log access attempts, alerts notify administrators of violation. Central management controls policy. Access requester client. The devices user requesting network access. Example laptop, mobile phones, and desktop. NAC agents would be OS version, antivirus status, and patch updates. Authenticator, that's network device, which controls the physical or wireless access. Example, switch, wireless access point. Authentication server, which verifies user credentials. Commonly uses Radius server and then EAP, Extensible Authentication Protocol. Policy server, which is NAC server, is a core component of NAC. Makes access decision based on user identity, device complaints, organizational security policy. Posture assessment server. This check the device health status, whether antivirus is installed, firewall enabled, and system updated. Okay. Now moving on to extensible authentication protocol. Extensible authentication protocol is used for authentication purpose. It supports multiple authentication methods, works over point to point connection, widely used in wireless networks, provides flexibility and scalability, separates authentication from transport, supports certificates and tokens, enhances network security, integrates with IEEE 802.1x. It's a framework used in network access control system, provides standard way to support multiple authentication methods. It's widely used in Wi-Fi, VPN, and port-based access control used IEEE 802.1x. Let me define you about the extensible authentication protocol. It's an authentication net framework that allows different authentication methods to be used within a common protocol system. Actually, we need to know why this EAP is needed because it supports multiple authentication technique, provides secure authentication over networks, used in enterprise Wi-Fi security, works with AAA server like Redis. The components will be supplicant, authenticator, authentication server above, and then it works under step by step. It has 6 steps. First is client connects to network, authenticator request identity, client sends EAP response, authenticator forwarded to authentication server. Server validates credential, access granted or retrieved. There are some common EAP methods, nothing but EAP MD5, which uses a password-based authentication. It's simple and but not very secure. And then EAP TLS uses digital certificates, very secure, common in enterprise network. And then PPAAP, just protected EAP, creates secure tunnel using TLS, widely used in Wi-Fi network. EAP TTLS, it's similar to PEAP, supports legacy authentication methods. The advantages of this EAP will be its flexible authentication support, works with 802.1x, supports mutual authentication. Yeah, next EAP methods, extensible authentication protocol, which supports multiple authentication methods used in network security, especially with IEEE 802.1x and Radius server. This method defines how authentication is performed between client and authentication server. This uses the username and password based on MD5 hash algorithm. It's simple and fast. Mainly used for basic wired networks. The CAP TTLS supports tunneled authentication. PAP provides protected authentication. Each method offers different security level. Certificates improve authentication strength. Password-based methods are simpler. Mutual authentication prevents impersonation. EAP ensures secure credential exchange. It is common in enterprise Wi-Fi. PAP nothing but protected EAP, which creates encrypted TLS tunnel first, then performs authentication inside tunnel. Usually uses username password inside secure tunnel. Only server certificates required. And then EAP TTLS is tunnel TLS. Similar to PAP, required only server certificate, supports legacy authentication method more flexible than P. And then EAP fast. Nothing but flexible authentication via secure tunneling. Developed by Cisco system, uses PAC, protected access credential, instead of certificate designed to replace LEAP. LEAP nothing but lightweight EAP developed by same Cisco system, uses password based authentication. Okay. Thank you.